Summer is finally here, which of course means that I've been able to break out my summer wardrobe, which is more than nice. I'm not particularly big into trends, so a lot of these items I've had for a while and I wear them throughout the year as well. After all, versatility and timeless fashion are the two elements of a perfect wardrobe. The point of this video is to give you an idea of what to look for and give you a few options as well. Before we get into the actual items, the most important things to discuss are the colors and the weight of the material in question. Since it's summer, you obviously want to go for a lighter fabric because it's more breathable. Linen and cotton are the best options because they are really breathable and lightweight, and just perfect for summer. In terms of colors, the summer is a more colorful time. In the winter, darker clothing is more suitable, but in the summertime, that's quite the opposite. Lighter colors and playful patterns are more than okay in the summertime. And if you mix them well, they'll look great as well. Preferably pair them with a natural color, so the more playful colors pop out better and the colors won't clash. Alright, now that we've gone over all that boring nerdy stuff, it's time to get into what to actually buy. And starting from the top, we have the summer essential, the knit polo. The reason I say knit polos and not just polos in general is because the texture is the difference between douchebag car salesman slash golfer and actually stylish. Knit polos have a nicer texture and they feel and look a bit more luxurious. A quick word of warning here though. Recently I've noticed a trend where a lot of polo shirts on sale have these really long sleeves that come about here, and that makes them look really bad actually. The sleeve of your polo and short sleeve shirts anyway should hit about mid-bicep, if not a tad higher. And while I personally recommend staying away from these long short sleeve polos, it does seem to be difficult to find good options on the market right now. There are still some decent options like this one from Mango. I'll try to find some other alternatives and leave a link down below. A really good alternative to the knit polo is the camp color shirt. The camp color is a great option for the summertime because it's very versatile and easy to wear. Truly gives you tons of options to work with, and you can basically just throw them on with an undershirt or without. Again, some options will be down below. Next up we have my personal favorite, linen button downs. They are a true summer essential for any style. Depending on the style you choose, you can look anywhere from the young Italian guy whose father's worth 20 million or a cool biker guy. This one I have from Mango is brilliant and almost sold out actually, but there'll still be a few good options down below for you to choose from. I've actually tailored a lot of my linen button downs to sit a bit higher. Basically I've just cut the bottom bit of it off. To give up for a more casual look, it's pretty easy to tailor these, and if you want to try something a bit new, I would recommend it to you. It's really easy. Once you find a good linen shirt, I recommend just buy it in multiple colors. Colors like white, light blue, olive, navy and so on are fantastic. Just buy them. Buy them all. Colors of summer. Also don't be afraid to go for a bit of a pattern. A striped linen button down looks great. T-shirts are an essential all year round, especially in the summertime for a more casual look. You want to make sure your t-shirts fit well. This picture is a perfect example of Daniel Craig wearing a grey t-shirt in Casino Royale. Notice that the overall fit of the shirt follows his silhouette perfectly. It's not like a garbage bag, but it's not too tight either. The sleeves hit mid-bicep as we discussed before, and the neckline isn't worn out. Just try to find one that fits you as well as possible, and then buy it in a bunch of colors like black, white, navy, olive, so on. Extra bonus points if there aren't any logos visible, because that's gonna make it look a bit tacky. And preferably no writing or graphics either. Unless you're going for street style, then it's perfectly fine. But what the fuck are you doing here? I'm kidding, you're more than welcome to stay. Now we move on to the pants section. Chinos are the best casual options in the summertime. They're a tad more breathable than jeans and just have a bit more elevated look, which in the summertime works I think better than jeans. I think they just give off the summer vibe a bit better. But jeans do have their place. They're super easy to pair with any top or shoe and you can dress them up and down however you please. You should definitely get chinos in multiple colors, like black, grey, stone, navy, white and so on. But especially in the summertime you can play with funkier colors as well, like olive for example. See if you like it and if it fits your style. Try something a bit different. I think for chinos the best fit is a straight fit with a full break at the hem. Also bonus points if they show off your ass a bit. Pants should do that. Linen trousers are the summer essential we all need. They are very lightweight and look very sexy, which makes them perfect for the warmer weathers. These ones I have from Only & Sons are actually a mix of linen and cotton, and I actually prefer them to pure linen because the material is a bit more comfortable and they're not see-through, which is nice. But pure linen is completely fine too. Once again, just find a good pair and get them in multiple colors. I have these in black and stone. I used to have white ones, but you know, white trousers are a bit of a disaster and I got them dirty and I had to throw them away. Although white linen trousers do look good, but they are very risky, so be careful if you do buy them. Now, I actually don't particularly like to wear shorts in the summertime, unless I'm going swimming. But there are days when even linen trousers are too hot. And in those days I wear seersucker swimming shorts, actually. They're really light, they're very versatile, comfortable to wear, and I can go swimming in them, which is a huge bonus. And since I don't live in California, I don't need them that often, so a few days a year, sure, I can go in swimming shorts. It's not a problem, they look great. Seersucker is the best material to go for because it's very lightweight and it dries very quickly. It's just a true summer essential. I'll leave some options down below, once again. Now we'll be moving on to shoes. I think the best summer shoes are sneakers, simply because they're the most versatile option you can find. And there's of course a ton of options out there, and a lot of really good ones as well. The most basic ones are of course Nike Air Force Ones, but at this point they are the most unimaginative pair of shoes you can actually find anywhere. So if you want to appear a bit more stylish, then you should definitely opt for something a bit different. Some better alternatives would be the Reebok Club C85s, which are actually more affordable, but look slightly better and are very comfortable. And if you want to splurge a bit more, the Axel Arigato Clean 90s are a fantastic looking pair. But once again, there are tons of options out there. Just try to find a minimal, comfortable sneaker. I favor the Reebok Club C85s. I think they fit the old money aesthetic very well and they're nice to walk in. So I would recommend them to you. Interestingly, loafers have become a trending shoe. If you think of the stereotypical Italian old money style, loafers are an absolute essential for it. Loafers are great, but I'm not gonna say that you need them. I actually don't ever wear loafers. I had them and I just didn't like them. They didn't fit my personal style and I decided to wear other shoes instead. But that's not to say that loafers aren't a good pair of shoes. You can absolutely go with loafers, they look great. I think you should give them a shot and see if you like them. The Massimo Dutti suede loafers seem to be the best bang for your buck option out there, but there's loads of options. I think the suede ones look a bit better than the leather ones. I think they're a bit more casual and the leather loafer is more of a suit item. Too dressy, I think. Now there are a few outlier options I'd like to bring to your attention, just so you're aware of them. First of which is the Chukka Boot. Now if you're going for the traditional British old money style, this is a very good option. And before you say anything, James Bond wears them. If he can wear them, so can we. Chukka Boots are definitely a bit more difficult to pull off, but still an interesting alternative I think you should be aware of. I personally have Chukka Boots, I wear them on occasion, I quite like them, they're very comfortable and actually quite lightweight. But yeah, something to think about. And now the other alternative is the deck shoe. It's a light suede option and a bit more interesting alternative to loafers, maybe a bit more on the casual side. I don't yet have these, but I wish I did, and I'm definitely gonna buy them. And yes, James Bond wears these as well. Now moving on to accessories, and since it's summertime, the most important accessory of them all are sunglasses. A lot of people go for the cheaper alternatives from the supermarket, but I'd encourage you to invest in a quality pair. A, because they look better, and B, because there is a really clear difference in quality as well. Of course, there's a ton of options out there, but my particular favorites are the Ray-Ban Wayfarers. They fit my face and they look pretty good. They're actually the only pair of sunglasses I own, apart from sports glasses. I'm a fan of the classic Ray-Ban shapes, like round metal, 2180s, and the hexagonal shape are all great. You need a good watch any time of the year. But especially in the summertime when your wrists are more visible, they play a much bigger role. I wear my Seiko Tank most of the time because it's a very versatile piece and it's just pure art. I mean, it's beautiful. and I like looking at it. But there are a ton of great options out there in a variety of price ranges, and there's surely something for you. In case you're interested in exploring some options, there are fucking tons of videos on the internet, so I direct you to those. In terms of jewelry, I think bracelets are the best summer option out there. I think bracelets are fantastic in the summertime. Since you more likely wear short sleeves and your wrists are a bit more visible, they're a fantastic way to accessorize your outfits. They look great and you can throw them in with basically any outfit. A pendant necklace is also something worth looking into as well. It's a pretty easy way to add a bit of spice to your outfits. There are two things to take into consideration with a pendant necklace. One, make sure it's the correct length. You don't want to hang it all the way down below your pecs, nor do you want it strangling you. So somewhere around here is perfectly fine. And number two, make sure it's proper material, because the zinc ones that are just fucking painted over will leave this sort of blue hue which just looks awful. Something like stainless steel is fantastic. Same goes for rings, you can definitely go for them in the summertime, just make sure they're proper material. Alright, that is pretty much it for the summer fashion video. I try to make this as versatile and helpful for you as possible. Give you more of an idea of what to look for instead of just individual items to buy. And these are items that are forever classic, they're not gonna go out of style ever, so that's why I love timeless fashion. Shit never goes old. Hope you got some inspiration out of this, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.